Okay guys, so what I'm here to talk about today is some Baseball Hall of Fame, and today's topic is why I now believe that Biggio won't be a first ballot Hall of Famer 5 to 10 years from now. And there's a couple reasons why I say this. The first one being, I believe that the baseball writers who vote for the Hall of Fame are full of ego. They feel like they have to protect the Baseball Hall of Fame from cheaters who play in the steroid era and use steroids, but yet they pick and choose who they want to let in. Like, for example, yesterday they let in Frank Thomas, and while all signs seem to point to Frank Thomas being keen, we don't exactly know for sure. We don't know if he took a stimulant that empty out his system of steroids. We don't know if he took steroids before. On the other hand, the baseball writers choose to not vote in Barry Bonds, who is speculated and is known to have taken steroids, but yet, for the most part in his career, he took steroids when steroids were legal. Steroids were banned from baseball in 2003. Now, I'm gonna give you guys a stat comparison between Frank Thomas in his first 12 years of his career and Barry Bonds in his first 12 years of his career when he was supposedly clean. Now, Barry Bonds from 1986 to 1998 compiled 411 home runs, 1,216 RBIs, 445 stolen bases, and an average of 290. Now, Frank Thomas, during that same span of 12 years, compiled 376 home runs, 1,285 RBIs, 32 stolen bases. He wasn't that big of a runner, and he had a 314 batting average. As you can see, Barry Bonds had greater home runs and was comparable in the other categories when he was keen. So how are you gonna pick and choose who you let in and who you let out if you don't know for sure if the whole era was dirty? Now, in my opinion, you should put an asterisk around that whole era. Now to the second point why I can guarantee I won't be a Hall of Famer. And that is because Major League Baseball writers, at least some of them, tend to think the Biggio numbers are a little bit inflated just because he played with a lot of superstars. And I think that might hurt him because they might say if he was playing for the Detroit Tigers, would he have those amount of numbers? If he was playing for the Cincinnati Reds, would he have those amount of numbers? I think they might put him in different situations and evaluate his career and what effect he would have on that team instead of looking what he did for the Yankees. Biggio in his career has a total of 316 hits. He has a batting average of .312 for his career. He has 256 homers with 1,261 RBIs. Now, like I said, the argument that they're gonna come up with is that most likely those numbers weren't inflated because he was playing with better players around him. He was playing with the likes of A-Rod, Jason Giambi, Mark Teixeira, people like that, and they might diminish his numbers for that reason. I would even go so far as to say that if Craig Biggio and Biggio were to be first-time Hall of Famers at the same time, Major League Baseball writers would value Craig Biggio's career more than they would Biggio, because the best player that Craig Biggio played with was Jeff Bagwell, compared to Biggio, who played in New York, played with all these superstars, and they're gonna say his numbers weren't inflated. Before I go, I'm just gonna give you Craig Biggio numbers. And again, he's gonna get voted by 2 votes. Now, Craig Biggio, during his 20-year career, had 3,060 hits. He had 291 homers with 1,175 RBIs and a batting average of .281. So again, the 2 reasons why I say they might not vote Biggio in is because they're gonna think Biggio's career was overrated because of the superstars he played with, and secondly, I think the Major League Baseball writers are not gonna vote him in just for 1 year, just to show you their ego. Like, we're against all players who played in the steroid era for the most part. Now I know you guys.